Welcome back to Schneider perpetually solos Dark Souls Remastered. So we are going to do a little extra bit before we fight the boss in this area, as per my explanation last time.
Yeah, Dark Souls for me is dead AF.
Yeah, Durf's screwed on
Like,
it.
I actually... What?
Yeah, Durf's totally screwed on it.
Yeah, I don't know why Dark Souls 1 just for me will not work. I tried both my house and my mother's, and neither one works properly, so... I basically decided to throw in the towel and say, fuck it.
So anyway, there's Black Knights in the Asylum now.
It's not worth the brain hemorrhage to fucking deal with that shit. It's not worth
Now you see there's an item there, this guy's guarding the shit out of. That's what we came here for, aside from the boss fight. Oh, he got me dead. It's fine, the bonfire's over there. Like, to a point, we're over-leveled for this area, because most people do it before attempting Blighttown. On the other hand, this area is pretty tough due to the Black Knights and the optional boss. I'm worried that combustion's just too slow to deal with this guy. Just gotta really get our dodge on. There we go. The famous backstab.
Is it really famous? Is it really famous?
It's pretty famous.
I don't think it's famous.
I didn't see how much damage it did. You know what? Combustion does a lot of damage. It's totally worth it.
I must go, find a water closet, shower time. Momentarily.
No! You dick. Our only hope is he gets stuck in there a little bit. He can only get through the door when he lunges. Oh, he dashed. Maybe just to wait out his combos. Yes! Suck it. Red Titanite chunk, souls, and he doesn't respawn. So we got the Peculiar Doll, which was one of the main reasons we came here. We also get to fight this guy now. He doesn't like the undead. And this is the exit. Unfortunately, you can't just jump in there. Now, there is a second knife that we can fight. He is... yeah, nowhere near level. Slain my son. so jealous of this guy, you can't imagine. I don't know how that didn't work. But anyway, if we go through here and follow the initial area, there's also a Black Knight here. We really like tight corridors. Just have them come down here. Oh, he got me, actually. Holy Jesus. Oh, he doesn't like it on up here, though. Fuck my son. And another one bites the dust. Black Knight's sword, red Tight Knight. Now he's dead forever. Do we have any souls? 7,000? Ooh, we're so close. Alright, I don't want to fight the boss with almost a level. See exactly how many we need. There's 500 more. There's no more Black Knights. We didn't respawn the area, so the boulder's not back. Alright, how should we get from overkilling this guy? 121. It's not going to be a problem to get 500. Just gonna blow fire in all their faces. Might as well kill these guys. Blow fire in his face. Chug an Estus. Blow fire in his face twice. 3 times. And, c'est la vie. Get toasted, my son. Now we'll fight the boss. What will we get a level in? Good question. Let's go for endurance. Get some more stamina. Wasn't sure if I'd get the parry window on that. Okay, so we want to get, like, up in this guy's jump. Yeah, his weapon explodes, so we want to be not anywhere in front of him as much as possible. In fact, the more he wants to do that, move over and over, the better. The jump is pretty much the worst case scenario, because it lets him reset his position. want him to spam this move. If you move in, he will often reset. Oh no! We're in front of it, we're actually back. But double dose. Good for me. Now I don't know if we can cut his tail off. The dog's the wrong way on that one. I think we just saved by his tail, hilariously. It was worth getting far away. That was real tough. This is why I went for staff too. Got real greedy on that one. I too like to live dangerously. Okay, we gotta take a heal. Danger's my middle name. Seriously, we can't take any more stupid hits. We do not have the Estus for that kind of game. Shit. Hit the wall. Gotta take a swing when we can. That was too close. Fuck. Camera! Fuck you! Jesus! Shit. He does a melee attack with that axe, by the way. The problem is, you lose so much of your life just from entering the arena. That fall hurts you a lot. Using this pattern, it's not too bad. Okay, stop flying. That's the most dangerous move. He lands with his ass, and then his axe lands after, so it's actually a double hit on that. So even if you avoid getting crushed, you might still get axed. Can I ask you a question? You might actually get this in the first try. As long as he doesn't be a dick right now. Don't fly. Okay, I think we got him. Open the stream. We got him on the first try. Fight Night Slab. Humanity Homeward Bone. And 20,000 souls. And the reason I went around and killed the Black Knights before we started this is because he would ambush the shit out of you if you dropped down, and then you would die. So now I just need to go back, and these 20,000 souls, we're going to buy the crest. Which will let us fight the wolf, and we can fight the butterfly too if we want, but we don't need a crest to do that. We just can, if we want. Screw this guy. Okay, just want to slide across the entire floor. Don't mind him. See, I didn't want to use my sword because it attracts unwanted attention. For some reason, the torch is the most annoying weapon in the game. I don't even want to read what that says back there. It's a danger zone. Imagine if you read the message, "Good job, go straight ahead," while you're facing the chasm. It's like people leave the message, "Try jumping." Besides, now we have a good excuse to go see Andre. I figured I'd survive, so I took the chance. I'm mysterious. What could that be? Oh, resist temptation to upgrade the shit out of Pyromancy Flame. For 20,000 souls, we could get a strong flame. Resist. Souls are... you can get any amount of souls, they're transient. This particular amount is special, though. Must remember my mission. Elevator music on that. We could also grab like 2 levels with this. It's far less impressive than buying a cup. Well, okay, it's not really buying a covenant, but if we go through the gate, we get access to a covenant. Like the Wood Watchers or something. Anyway, it's you get to be an asshole to people who are just trying to play the game, and you don't even have to use a red eye open. That should appeal to a lot of people. You'll just be ganked by 5 giant dads. Crest of Artorias. I wouldn't mind getting the repair box and the smith box. It's fucking raw. It's tempting to upgrade the shadow set. I guess let's do some repairs, even though I don't think they really matter. And even though we got this crest, let's go and finish off Blighttown. I guess the other thing we need to think about is if we're going to use boss weapons. Like, I didn't... In general, in Dark Souls, I find that the boss weapons aren't really as good as an upgraded regular weapon.
Oh, as always.
Would be nice to have these. Can't afford any of these wares right now. Hi Evelona, how goes it?
You were there's nothing. Oh, that crow flew off with somebody and it's stranger thing. No.
So, it seems that, Durf can't get this to work on his end, so I'm just going to be playing this solo. But he'll be around occasionally to co-commentate. And by occasionally, I mean he should be here every time, the whole time, but he keeps pissing off like a wank. Well, you know, a long day is good to find. I think I'll also get a Estus upgrade real quick. So I talked about it last time. Nice. Lolita tea party and pool time. For me, I took a ground beef, made 12 large meatballs, 6 large patties. Then I made the lemon raspberry cheesecake. Then I cooked up the pork chop with onion, garlic, and thyme. It's not so bad. I'm so glad the Grave Lord Servant that has no effect on my playthrough is dead. New Game Plus, though. That's where it hurts. Alright, so there's ghosts over here. How do you fight ghosts? Curse yourself. But this isn't the status effect curse that kills you. It's a transient curse that lets you hit the ghosts. there's a lot of ghosts, and they do a lot of damage. And they can go around your shields to glitz. Well, I could just come over for a slice. Amazing treasure ahead. Why, it is an amazing treasure. Really don't want to fight these guys where they spawn. That grappling move really sucks. So I'll show you why you don't want to fight them where they spawn. I don't have a torch, but if you look closely, this is a narrow bridge that drops off to nothing on each side. But it does have Firekeeper Soul. So it is an amazing treasure. It's just, do not fight them on this bridge. You have to be really careful in this bottom part so that you don't fall. Here. Yeah, there's a bit of a shortcut down, I guess. And there's a corpse in a jar. Corpses in jars always have items. This one's a transient curse. If you're lucky, one of the ghosts will drop their sword, and then you can use the sword to fight the ghosts because it's a cursed weapon. And cursed weapons will always damage ghosts. There's a lot of good items here, and some other stuff to do. But, ooh, I think this is it. It's just Transient Curse. But, I'm not going to do this area yet. I'm definitely going to ring the other bell first.
You ring that bell?
Yep. I just wanted to get the Firekeeper Soul from this area before I did that, so I can have an extra Estus upgrade.
Makes sense, because having that extra Estus is incredibly important.
And it's really easy to get.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
You just need to fight, like, 6 ghosts.
Yeah. Sorry about that absence, by the way. It's pretty bad.
The rest of the area, though, is pretty bad. If you cross that bridge that I turned back at, there's like 8 ghosts in a tiny room, and their weapons can pass through walls and yours can't.
Yeah, the ghosts will gangbang you to death.
I have cleared that room. Not on camera, of course, but, like, there's a strategy for it. It's just pretty risky with the level of my equipment right now.
Really?
What?
Your connection, like, took a nose dive straight into the crap.
I don't know if See, Avalona had to go make food. Because, like, as soon as she got on, we talked about what we did today, and all I did today was make food, so...
It's pretty bad, yeah.
See, I'm watching the stream as I'm making it, and I'm not seeing anything happen out of the ordinary.
I'm just saying your connection with me is complete and utter garbage right now.
It must be just with you. Also, Avalon says, hey, Joe.
Hey, Avalon. Like, I can barely understand you, really.
We'll have to, like, Evelyn, how do I sound to you?
I have no idea what you just said.
I don't know why your connection's such garbage all the time now.
I don't know. I mean, they've been doing a lot of maintenance on the infrastructure around here. There's been a lot of construction, and that's been going on for months, so maybe that's part of the problem. I don't know. Maybe they're just working on a particular section of infrastructure that services our neighborhood.
Could be. And that would explain why all at once and all of a sudden we couldn't co-op properly.
Yeah. Because Dark Souls 3 worked when I was here like a charm.
Yeah, up until the final battle.
Yeah. Well, that's because I was back at the dorms for...
Anyway, we need to get through these 3 fatties.
I mean, we can give it a we can give it a try tomorrow if you want.
It's fine by me.
That way we're not trying to figure it out on stream.
Yeah, that never turns out well.
No.
I'm gonna rest at the fire as soon as I get down, so I'm not too concerned about blowing all my spells getting to the fire.
Yeah, even my connection watching your stream is like, it looks like you're dropping frames to me, but this doesn't look like classic frame drop, it looks more like artifacting.
Yeah.
So even watching the stream right now isn't easy.
Man,
Yeah, there's buffering.
Combustion is so much better in Dark Souls 1. It's like actually good.
So what I'm gonna do is this, bro.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do, for the sake of being able to watch the video and it not buffer all over the place, because my delay right now is ridiculous.
You're just going to be a typer?
I think I'm just gonna be a typer. That way I'm not voice chatting on my PlayStation, and that'll save on some bandwidth.
Alright. We do what must be done.
I'm sorry?
We do what must be done.
Because either that, or I shut the video stream off and just go by what you say. It's your preference.
Yeah, but then, like, what are you commenting on if you're not watching it?
Yeah.
Like, we could just talk, but I feel like somehow that wouldn't be as good.
Well, to be fair, right now, it looks like it's just you and Avalona. And, of course, Electrical Skateboard watching. So really, I'm not all that concerned about the moment. If we start getting more people, maybe what I'll do is ditch the video and try and join back in. But until then, I might just chat.
That's fine.
Because if we don't have anybody in the channel, I mean, really, realistically speaking, there's no need for me to be talking too much. I can just type.
Well, like, they do get posted. Subsequent.
Oh, it keeps the chat, too, though.
Yeah. Well, like, I don't have it set up where it shows the chat.
Really? Why not?
Because to do that natively makes the game screen really, really
No,
tiny.
I'm saying the VOD keeps the chat. Like, if you're
yeah.
watching a VOD, you get to the
Yeah,
chat
but
history.
But when I post it on YouTube, they don't get that.
You can use like Streamlabs or something once you get paid to fix that.
Yeah.
So now you can do a transparent overlay.
What I don't like about Dark Souls, though, is that if you're given the item for killing an enemy, it puts the prompt on the screen and does not fuck off until you hit X. But if you have your shield up, you can't hit X. So you have to get fucked to death if you want to get that thing off there.
I didn't catch a lot of that, but I'm assuming you're bitching about the fact that if you have a shield up, you can't interact with objects.
More or less.
Yeah, I was really shitty in Dark Souls 1. Alright, I'm gonna fuck off out of voice chat. I'll be in the text chat. I won't be talking like non-stop or anything, but when something interesting happens, I'll say something.
Yeah. Also, I totally forgot to use that Firekeeper soul that I got before I came down here.
Also, one other thing, I will be out of town next week. I have to head down to North Carolina on family business. So I leave on Friday, and we'll see how the streams go, whether I'll be able to, and how well the hotel's Wi-Fi is. If the hotel's internet sucks ass, I won't be doing much streaming, but if it's better,
like, okay.
I'll be able to.
So it was pretty bad for me when I tried to do it, but I think that's because I tried to use the actual Wi-Fi and not the wired.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an Ethernet cord. One other thing I'm gonna announce is I'm actually gonna officially move the stream time beginning after I get back from my trip. So I think I'm gonna start beginning streams at about 9 to 9:30, and that way I'll be able to get to bed a little earlier for work, and that'll make things a little easier on me. So I'll update everything on my Twitch information tonight. But beginning not next week, so I'll be potentially out of town. But the week I come back from my trip, all stream times for my streams will start at 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:30 depending. So we'll see how that goes. I just know I can't keep this thing up where I stream to 12 and I have to be up at 6.
Yeah.
That is hell on my knees, boss. So we'll start with that. If not, I may actually take a bit of load off the streams and start moving my streams to weekends. That's the other potentiality. So I'm gonna experiment with the schedule a little bit. So if you guys see some changes, that'll teach me trying to figure out what system works best. Because I don't like the way that I've had a lot of postponed streams recently. I want to bring you guys content. You guys subscribe to me for a reason, or not subscribe but follow me for a reason. And I don't like having to make changes to the schedule, so I'd rather get all those changes done now.
Yeah.
Get it figured out, and then I have something you guys can rely on. And this will be an announcement I'll make every stream up until I leave. So expect this to be repeated. That way it gets repeated on both my stream and Broly's. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put her out of the voice chat. I will be commenting in text chat if anybody has any questions or just wants to say anything. And hey, Avalona. Hope you're doing well. We'll talk more about the whole giveaway thing later. I know I've been putting that off. It's been a very long past couple weeks, 4th of July and everything, moving plus this trip. If you want to, potentially tomorrow night, I'll have more time since I don't work the 4th of July. We can jump into a voice chat and work out the particulars on that. You do the whole PayPal thing, correct? We can handle the business that way. That sound good? I'll wait for that all to trickle out. Hope she heard me.
Yep. I guess it's a good thing I forgot to do the Firekeeper Soul, because I just found another one that I forgot about.
Alright.
Yeah, it's fine.
And sorry for all the delays, Avalon. I sincerely mean that. I know that that's not fair to anybody to do too, and I sincerely apologize. It's been a somewhat difficult month so far. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to go into all my episodes on the stream because frankly you guys don't hear it, but suffice it to say it's been fairly difficult.
Indeed.
So, with all that being said, I will talk to you voice-wise tomorrow. And like I said, I'll be in stream chat if anybody has any questions. And just generally, shooting the shit.
Yeah, and I'll be closing every night except Thursday. So, just start at the appropriate time, and I will get there.
Yeah, for this week it'll still be 10 to 10:30, but after vacation week it'll go to 9:30.
But like, you still have to when you start 9:30, know that when I close, I'll be like an hour late.
Yeah, I missed the first hour, which is unfortunate, but I've got to do something.
Yeah.
Like I said, if that system doesn't work out, what I'll do is mainline a game and knock my schedule down to 2 games, and just do Saturday or just do Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, like, at some point, I'll probably go down to 1 game, but on multiple nights in the same week.
That'd be the better way for me to handle it, at least, because I need more time to be open, and I'd prefer to have the time I do have dedicated to the stream be quality, as opposed to me trying to shoot one of them.
Yeah.
So, it's a work in progress. We'll figure it out. But, at any rate, you all have a wonderful night. Yeah, I know you can, Avalon, and you do so much for us already. I thank you for that very heavily. There's nights where I don't have commentary. I know you're always willing to help out. So,
I had to look.
hug.
I had to look and make sure the lift was here this time. I didn't want to repeat it last time.
Yeah, right. So, virtual hug. Thank you, Avalona. I truly mean it.
She's trying to be as handy as she can. Know what I mean?
Really terrible.
Our firekeepers got murdered.
I'm not up for
You're almost as terrible as a Sean Connery con.
So yeah, this bonfire's dead now. Unfortunate how that turned out. I think it's Fire Ward, for sure.
Goodbye.
Laters.
Bye-bye! So, yeah, that guy with the... That guy that we saved from the cell, with, like, the brass armor, he murdered our firekeeper. And we can use the Black Eye Orb to resurrect her by going into his world, killing him, getting a special firekeeper's soul, and then reviving our firekeeper. Or, if we found another way to upgrade our Estus, we could upgrade our Estus with our Firekeeper's soul, then she'll be dead forever, because only her own specific soul will work. Since I went so many zones away, I don't know if these guys respawn or not. Ah, they respawned. But I haven't rested yet. Well, this isn't good. They both aggroed too. They are poisonable, apparently. Oh shit. Fuck me. Burn, my son. Hey, you dropped a large club. It's actually pretty good. That's it for magic. From here on out, we just have to use our sword. Yeah, magic's so good in this one. Unfortunately, I'm out of it right now. That'd be nice. Because we get, like, the spell use system has a place. I just don't think it's in a game like this. I love how we can hack these guys to the floor. Alright, so we went on a side quest to deal with those guys. Basically, I only came here because there's poison-spitting guys spitting poison at me, and I was annoyed. Annoying is punishable by death, apparently. Okay, we did get that guy. So dark, you just kind of have to trust it. Craving soda but too lazy to make it. That is definitely a first world problem. Kill that guy to death. And now look, we can move at normal speed through the muck. Which means we can explore the rest of this area quite easily. There are a couple things to do. We'll deal with those guys in a moment. Ooh. The arrows are getting low, though. There's something all the way over there that we're going to want to do. Oh, he didn't die. Cheeky. Handle these guys real quick. Might have some more coming from the other side. There's a Billy Badass over here, but the light keeps dimming. When you get close to the walls, it's pretty annoying. I do think it's worth killing those guys, even though they move fairly slowly. Just because they are annoying. And if you have to stand still to fight another enemy at any point, you don't want those guys up your ass at the same time. So Pyromancy, Poison, Mist, and Pyromancy that resists poisoning, or no, Pyromancy inflicts poisoning, and we get a gear set that resists poison. You have the Tattered set, though. It is quite resistant to poison. Those guys are coming, but I don't think they're a problem. I think they'll give up by the time we get to where we're going. If not, we'll have some fun times. Toasted my son. How are these guys doing? Well, they didn't give up. Credit where credit's due. They respawn right there, so we'll probably have to kill all of them. We'll kill them a little further away, though, for convenience sake. Oh, he dodged it. The slime. Alright. Just want to try over here. You get poisoned so much less. I'll have to ask you to burn to death. These guys drop large Titanites, so they're actually pretty important for us to kill. I'd ask you to burn to death. And you can also burn to death. Weakness fire. This guy over here. Pretty sure you know what I'm going to say, but burn to death. Man, fire must be so good here. If only these guys could be so grossly incandescent. Luckily, we managed to avoid dying. But once you, like, aggro the horde, it's on. So since combustion does have a little bit of a wind-up, we have to make sure that we dodge their attack, or get the jump on them. Because they will not wander into this attack, it doesn't last long enough. Server. Yes. More large Titanite, which we can use to upgrade our sword even more. Now, to get to the next area, I'm pretty much going to have to take a poison. Because we have to spend a lot of time in the swamp. I'll try and minimize my exposure, but I don't think there really is any way to do so. Yeah, we go to that rise, and then pull those guys. We can access a new area. We're not going to do that area. It's the Great Hollow. I'm not going to do it yet. Full of basilisks and like death falls, except their poisoning. The reason I'm accepting the poison is because we actually have to come all the way over here. Green Titanite. We're not using any magic weapons right now. And we don't really have the intelligence to use magic weapons. But green Titanite. Blank shield. Oh hey, a secret. Twin humanities, sweet. Oh hey, a secret. The Great Hollow. Now, Dr. Schneider, did you just say you're not doing the Great Hollow? What are you doing in the Great Hollow? Bonfire. I'll put Fire Orb there. You get 2 less uses, but it does so much more damage. Bigger hitbox. Well, I wanted to use the bonfire. Now, later on in the game, when we can teleport between bonfires, we can just come here. So by doing this now, I've saved myself another trip to Blighttown in the future. I'm going to checkpoint myself at the other bonfire, though. Doesn't look like any of them dropped any loot, so let's just proceed. Gonna run past. I didn't care if I get poisoned, really. Just gonna run right over here. Fuck what's there. Checkpoint ourselves. Kill that guy. I'm gonna kill this guy. And we have to kill a guy over here, who's annoying. I want to come over here. So those guys that throw boulders really suck. There just so happen to be a number of guys that throw boulders around this corner. We need to lure one of them around the corner. No, not both of them. Swine. That's too dangerous. I did get gangbanged is the thing. Oh, I died while drinking Estus. Did you see that?